kind of want to move on to the last section, which is about the best practices for companies who are looking to explore NLP as tools for business. Do you have any advice around that specifically?
So when it comes to attracting talents and when it comes about talents and hiring in general, I think there is a few things comes to mind, and I am kind of a people person, and I believe in diversity. So maybe I would like to touch a little bit on diversity, and then we'll touch base a little bit on opportunity. So I mean, touching on diversity, and this is proven. Actually, I was reading a study by the Harvard Business Review, and they were saying that if leaders who gives diverse voices equal airtime are nearly twice as likely as others to unleash value-driven insight, and employees in speak-up culture are 3.5 times as likely to contribute to their full innovative potential. So diversity is very important when we are building a team. And when I talk about diversity, I do believe, I see myself, there is two types of diversity that always I see. So first of all, why we talk about diversity, and then you know, we'll get to that. There is diversity that is acquired, and there is a diversity that is inherited. So when we talk about the inherited diversity, we talk about, you know, you are born like that, with such a gender, with such ethnicity or sexual orientation, and we need this diversity. But also we need to work somehow on the acquired diversity. As an example, having someone that worked in another country and experienced a different culture, that's a diversity. That person has something to offer. If you work with someone who interacted with other people in other diversity and other minority, there is an awareness, additional awareness that is created, and that also what I call maybe the acquired diversity. The combination of both is very important, because the combination of both creates an environment where there is this outside the box idea are heard. It creates innovation, and we are in an area where we need innovation. So when if every employees and every contributor feels that, you know, the leaders are hearing their voice, including their voice in decision making, you know, they will be in a position to shine, to grow, to pursue those in charge of budget, to deploy resources, to develop those ideas and get to the next level and grow, and being a fully contributor. And you enable them fully in your team. And accordingly, it is really very important to double down and think about that when you are building your team. You know, usually you need to think, when you are building a team, you need to think of how to enable innovation. It is very important. And when you are talking about innovation, usually when someone, at least from my personal experience, what I look at are things like making it safe to propose novel ideas for people, giving actionable feedback, and also implement feedback from the team. It is very, very important that the feedback will be both directions. Ensuring that everyone is heard, giving team members decision-making authority as well, it's important, and sharing credit for success. It is also important to share the success with others. All these help, you know, because when you create room for innovation, when you support your people in finding an opportunity to develop and grow based on the area of strength and of interest, you recognize people for their understanding impact. All of these are very important. You know, you have a grad student or someone who is a fresh grad and he's looking for a job. And he's thinking of, should I go to the academia? Should I go to the industry? I have all of this knowledge. And usually what I observed, if these people, they have passions, and most of the time they have passion, they are not only looking to income or things like that. They are looking to more than that. And as you are looking to more than that, you need to create the environment in your team to help those people grow. I mean, and again, we are in a technology that we are in a field that the technology today is going to be different than the technology we'll be using in the future. So also creating this growth mindset and environment where people could, use their strength to enable the product today, and the same time learn to grow for tomorrow and make the organization better tomorrow than today. It is key. So that's kind of maybe my answer to this. I could say more. I know the time is limited, but those are really area where we should consider when we are putting an NLP talents together. It is about passion. It is about dedication. It's also about people. And you know, a leader is how to enable those to where you enable your people, and through enabling your people, you are making great impact and fantastic products to the users. So things are connected together.
Yeah, absolutely. That it just makes so much sense, and that's not exclusive to NLP teams either.
Exactly,
That's just generally speaking across any business. Yep. Empowering your employees to have the freedom or feel like they can make creative decisions or put creative ideas on the table. That's creative diversity, essentially. Right. And like you said, that's where you see the most success.